The Presbyterian University Center, PC U.S.A. Campus Ministry at FSU is a community of Christians who seek to grow deeper and stronger in their relationship with God and each other. This is a community where faith seeks understanding, where questions about life, wellness, human purpose, meaning, and vocation matter enough to warrant a space to explore these important issues within the student life community. This is Puck's chief ministry.
I found out about Puck in August 2011 when I first came to Tallahassee. One of the current graduate students, Megan Cunningham, mentioned that if we needed a quiet space and the office got chaotic, that Puck was a great place to come, the cafe downstairs. So I was introduced to it first as a coffee house, a quiet space for study. And when I saw that sign on the door, Space for Grace, I really felt good in the space. I really felt it would become a nook.
I found out about Puck walking down the sidewalk, Park Avenue, leading to campus. I was on my way to campus one day and I just sort of stumbled upon Puck and saw that they were offering a free dinner, so I walked in.
The coffee house that's downstairs has been around for, I believe, 10 years. I started almost 2 years ago working and being the manager there. This nonprofit coffee house created a great space for students to come, get away from classes, relax, have a nice quiet place to study, and it's grown a lot since then.
I have loved doing the Bible study with Sam and Mary. It's really encouraged me to think about my faith in a more holistic way, an everyday thing, and in an informal way, a casual way, where I can just sit back with friends and talk about it without feeling as if I have to censor myself because I'm in a public or state-owned space.
I keep coming back to Puck because there's everything I like here. I've made a bunch of great friends since I've come here. I get to explore my faith, which is what I really wanted, and it's just a really supportive community. And I can't imagine not coming back here.
Well, last year we had our book study group, and it was all about, the book was titled, Why Did Jesus, Moses, Muhammad, and the Buddha Cross the Road? And I would say going to that book study every Monday night was probably the most vital part of my faith increase, because we just talked about how Christianity in the modern world, how it's spreading, how it's being viewed, and a lot of my questions about my faith kind of came up during those meetings, and they were answered, and it just gave you this sense of fulfillment of what your faith really is through that, just kind of getting an outside look of what Christianity is, and that's what helped my faith grow immensely.
My faith has grown immensely since I've been coming to Puck. In small unconscious ways, when I first started in 2011, just a quiet space for reflection, browsing through books that I found on the shelves, talking to the people that I met there, just conversationally, if I saw a face more than one time. But as I began participating in activities and faith-based activities, I really consciously started to grow in my faith and to be more curious and more engaged with my beliefs.
Puck is important because nowhere else on campus is there a place where I can go, a quiet place I could study, but there's nowhere else that there's an outlet for my faith. There's nowhere else that I can do with my faith what I can do at Puck, anywhere else on campus. That's why it's so special to me.
My faith grew here at Puck in an amazing way. In fact, it was while I was a student here at FSU and while I was a resident here at Puck that I first sensed a call to ministry and subsequently became a pastor myself. So it was a very important time in my life that I was able to be in Christian community with other students, and it was a very formational time as I explored my call to ministry and ultimately saw that through.
I don't know, it's such a large chunk of what college is. If I look back at my college life, at least I'd say 80% of it has been Puck affiliated or something. I lived here, I did so many events here, I've done so many things that are just around here. So I would say Puck has affected my life pretty positively.
Even in the month that I've been here, I feel a lot stronger in my faith. since coming to Puck, just because it's provided me with so many opportunities to go deeper in everything than I've ever really had before.
I think Puck is important on campus because not many people have a nice, safe place to go to. And I know that sounds weird in a giant college town, but because Puck is so small and so welcoming and so homey, like it creates a nice environment. There are hundreds of places to go on campus to study or just to hang out, but what makes Puck different is that it is like a family, it is a homey environment, it's a safe environment, it's a nurturing environment.
I think Puck is important because it really just gives you a place to have a fellowship that understands you, even if you yourself do not share their faith, and just the complete unity from it.
Puck is important here at FSU because it's Christian witness on campus, and increasingly faith and community and faith among young people is a challenging thing to bring together. And so I believe that Puck is important here on campus because that it stands like a lighthouse, encouraging students to explore their faith and to offer a place, a safe place to come, to ask questions and to make friends and to grow in their faith.
Well, if you're coming to a Puck, be wary of getting close to people because it's just bound to happen. If you're not looking to make strong friendships in college life, I mean, this place just isn't for you because you're just automatically going to have immense, strong bonds with all of your friends that are going to be here. And I think that's the biggest thing that Puck does. It's just a venue for all of you for all of your friends to be at and form those bonds.
I am so glad my friend introduced me to this place because otherwise my college experience would have been kind of very boring.
I plan to graduate in the spring and I'm really gonna miss this place, but it's been a great 3.5, almost 4 years, and I've been coming here regularly since August 2011, and you know, I hope to pass it on when I speak to the next group of incoming graduate students in the French department, that it's a good space to escape the crowd but also find yourself.